Hey guys, welcome to another guitar tutorial. Today we're doing a song by Gallagher and John Squire. So this song was called Just Another Rainbow, and it was the first single that they released before this upcoming album that they're doing together. So yeah, this song's in standard tuning and there's a few parts to it. So you've got an intro, which is just one chord, verse, chorus, bridge, and there's an instrumental section as well. So I'll quickly go through those with you. Okay, so the introduction is just a G chord, okay? So that's on the 3rd fret on the low E, 3rd fret on the B and high E strings, and if you want, 2nd fret on the A string as well, okay? And it's literally just one chord, and you play it about 4 times, and the strumming pattern's like this. Okay, so it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Okay? Okay, so for the introduction, you just play the G chord 4 times, essentially, and then you go straight into the verse. So I'm going to quickly show you how to play the intro and verse together. Okay? I'm unknown. This won't be just another rainbow. I want the earth. I search the sky, just another rainbow. No pot of gold waiting here for me. Okay, so the chords for that are pretty simple. You've got the G chord, which you started with for the introduction, okay? So that was, yes, you play that 4 times for the introduction, and then you start the verse with it. So that's, yeah, low E on the 3rd fret, high E on the 3rd fret, and B string on the 3rd fret. Then you move to a G7, which is low E on the 3rd fret, high E on the 3rd fret, and B string on the 1st fret, okay? So it's that kind of shape. Oops. Like that. Okay. And then you go to an F, which is, there's a few ways you can play it. I play it like this, okay? So it's 3rd fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G string, and 1st fret on the B, and I also put 3rd fret on the high E as well, okay? So it sort of rings out a little bit better, like that. It's probably sort of an F major 7 or something like that. But yeah, it sounds pretty good. And then you go to a C, still with that 3rd fret on the high E. So the C chord is 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, and 1st fret on the B, and then 3rd fret on the high E. So you have, and then you go to a G again. So that's basically the chord progression for it. I think it loops twice in that verse. And then there is a sort of outro part to that verse, which is an F again, and then a C, and then a G. And then it goes into the chorus straight away. Okay, so the chorus it sounds like this, and I'm quickly gonna start on the end of the verse, okay? Of the first verse anyway. No pot of gold waiting here for me. This is the chorus. Just another rainbow hanging over me. Just another rainbow dripping on my tree. Okay, and then it goes into a solo section, which is and then it goes into the verse again, second verse. So the chords for the chorus are F, which we've gone through before, C, and then G. You repeat that twice, and that's it pretty much. And then you go to a F, C and G again for the solo part, and then you finish on a G, just like the introduction. And you go around to the second verse. Okay, so for the second verse, you basically do the same chords as the first verse, but you know that little outro section for the first verse, you don't have that in the second one, okay? So you just do your normal G, F, and C, and you repeat that twice. Then you go into the chorus again, and then you come round to a bridge. The bridge sounds like this. Red, orange, yellow and green, blue, indigo, violet. We cross the line. Okay, so for the bridge, all that is F, C, G, F, C, G, and then you stay on the G for a bit, on that the line where he says, we cross the line. So you, just before that, you stay on the G, then he sings we cross the line, so it's like, we cross the line. So you saw how I play those chords much quicker. Okay, so it's still F, C and G, but for that line you do play them a bit quicker. And then you go into, you literally go straight into an instrumental, which is, so in the actual song, I think just one chord is played, one strum is played for each chord. But because if you're using acoustic guitar, you probably want to strum them. Okay, so it's just an F. So I just do down strums for this. So F, C, then it's a B flat. So that's actually first fret on the A, third fret on the D and G strings. And if you can, try and bar down the entire first fret on from the A string, okay? So like this. And then you go to an A major, which is second fret on the D, G and B strings, okay? So you stay on that for, I think about 6 beats, and then you go into another instrumental, which it's, yeah, that's where solos are played. And obviously if you're using acoustic guitar, you won't need to do that. But you will need to play a few chords for that, and I'll show you how to do that. So let me just quickly play that instrumental for you. Okay, so... So then you go into the next instrumental, which I was talking about, and it's like this. Okay, and then you repeat that twice, so. Okay, so you actually repeat it once. You do it twice. And in those pauses, the electric guitar will be doing a solo. Okay, so the chords for the instrumental. So I've shown you the first part, and the second part starts on the G chord. So these are all bar chords, by the way, on this part. So what you need to do is have second fret, third fret on the low E, and the 5th fret on the A and D strings. So, and you're going to strum that twice. If you want, you can do a full G and bar the entire 3rd fret and put a finger on the G string on the 4th fret as well for a different sounding chord. I mean, it's the same chord, but it will sort of ring out more. But I think for this bit, I prefer to just hit the bass notes. So I'm going to show you that way. So you do that, which is a G chord, and you slide up to a B flat, I believe, which is the same shape, but just sliding up to the 6th fret. So 6th fret on the low E, 8th fret on the A and D strings, okay? Then you strum that, you strum the G chord twice, B flat once, then you go to a C, which is the same shape again, but starting on the A string, on the 3rd fret, and D and G strings on the 5th fret. Okay, so you hit that once as well. Okay, so after playing that C chord, then the guitar solo basically is played, and then you play that chord again. So that same rhythm, so 2 hits on this, then on the next chord it's 1, and the chord after that is 1 hit as well. So yeah, so that's a C chord. Then you slide up to, I don't know, I think it's a D flat or an E flat. I think it's an E flat. So it's just sliding up to the 6th fret, okay? So 6th fret on the A string, 8th fret on the D and G strings. So, and you slide up 2 more frets, sorry, to the 8th fret. So 8th fret on the low, on the A string, and 10th fret on the D and G strings. Okay, so you have, so all that together is, yeah, so you actually just do that twice, that entire loop, and then you go to a G chord and you just stay on that G until the chorus starts again, okay? Because when you're playing that G, an entire guitar solo will be going on, and I'm not going to show you how to do that on the acoustic. So yeah, just stick to the G chord for that entire time until, yeah, the chorus starts again. And then that's pretty much it. You've got all the chords for all of the different parts of the song. So yes, I think that's all. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.